We are going to discuss 73rd knowledge sheet of intimate note to the sincere seeker, and that knowledge sheet name is In the Solitude of the Self. The Buddha is not on the peak. In fact, peak is beneath Buddha. Peak seeks one who is stationed in higher in inner self. One who goes to the peak can come down. Peak seeks one who is stationed in higher in inner peace. Shiva is called Chandrasekhara, and it means mind is transcendence, and it is above peak. People run after parties and celebration. For those who don't run after parties and celebration follows them. One who run after parties, loneliness follows them. One who stay in the solitude of the self, celebration just comes around them. Isn't it? So this is very beautiful knowledge sheet today. In the solitude of the self. Here Gurudev is saying Buddha is not on the peak. In fact, peak is beneath Buddha. Yes. So here Gurudev is trying to say that peak actually seeks one who is stationed higher. Yes, generally we say peak means the topmost point of the anything. Yes, there is nothing above the peak. But peak itself seeks something higher, isn't it? Then you can be on the peak. Actually, peak always seeks something higher than peak itself. That's the point. So here Gurudev is saying that someone who is a Buddha, we say, he is the embodiment of the highest. He is the highest possibility, isn't it? He has blossomed to the peak level. But peak itself seeks something higher, then it deserves peak. Yes, the peak is under the Buddha. And one more important thing, someone goes to the peak, it can come down. Isn't it? That means it is possibility. One who can down also, if someone reached to the peak. But someone is above peak, it is difficult to come down. Yes. So, Gurudev is saying that peak itself seeks one who is stationed in higher the inner self. The Shiva is called Chandrasekhara. It means its mind is transcendental, already into the higher position than the peak itself. Yes. Yeah, and he's saying that the people follows the fun, parties, celebration, and the other people who doesn't follow the parties and celebration, the celebration follows them. If you follow the parties and celebration, loneliness comes to you, isn't it? And if you just stay in the solitude of the self, the celebration automatically starts around you. That is what about Gurudev. Have you seen him? Is he going to the parties or something? No, he just sit there, celebration starts happening. Because he is into the solitude of the self. Moment we start going inside and remaining there, solitude of the self, celebration party automatically starts around you. If you're sitting at the home, you'll see your home is full of celebration and party. Isn't it? There is a dancing, singing, chanting, meditating, the knowledge sharing, everything starts happening around you. Yes, those parties are sattvic parties. Yes, the celebration long last. Yes, so it happens when you stay in the solitude of the self. That's the point. If you only follow the parties and the celebration, then the loneliness comes. Yes, you're looking for something outside, not being into the self and then going for the parties and something, loneliness always comes. You won't get anything from it. But you are into the self, then going to the parties, or you are going for the celebration, that's fine. Then you will enjoy that also. And here point is that first, be into the solitude of the self. Then if you don't go to the parties and the celebration, still you will get the celebration and the parties, it will start happening around you only. Yes, that's the beauty of being into the solitude of the self or being into the self. Yes, the Shiva, Chandrasekhara. Shiva is called as Chandrasekhara. It means mind is transcendental. Mind generally, get caught up in his own samskaras and past impressions. So we call it karma. Yes, this mind is need to get cultured by doing the sadhana, seva, satsang. These all impressions of the past and the karmas are need to get removed. Our mind should rise above all the samskaras that mind carried. Then mind will move towards something higher. Yes, and such mind is transcendental. And such mind is called as above the peak. Yes, the person who is enlightened, mind is there, but it becomes one with the big mind. There are two minds, small mind, big mind. Big mind we call it as soul. Yes, soul, Paramatma, Atma, you can call it divine, you call whatever it is. But to dominate this soul, to dominate this divine, to dominate this all the energy, enthusiasm, joy, love, energy, intelligence you are carrying to the highest potential, this small mind, chattering mind, all the samskaras are need to get nicely cultured or it's removed completely. Mind is need to get over all these samskaras. Otherwise, these samskaras will drag you back. Moment it happens, then that big mind take over, and then such mind is called transcendental, and it is higher than peak itself. Yes. The Shiva is Chandrasekhara. It is very, deep concept of the Shiva. It is not just that. He has said that one sentence about that, but Shiva is consciousness, where Gurudev is saying, Gurudev said in Mahashivratri, when Shiva Tattva downs in you, celebration starts. Person who is celebrating his life to the fullest, in such person Shiva Tattva has already down. And it will happen with us also. When we do all this sadhana, seva, satsang, meditation, Shiva Tattva get downs inside us. Once it get, life become the celebration only. Isn't it? Yes. Then he said peak seeks something higher than itself. Yes, the peak always seeks someone who has stationed in higher, established in the higher, isn't it? Reached to the higher. Yes, that is depth of inner peace. That is what about Buddha. Yes, Buddha is not on the peak. That means the peak is beneath him. That is what trying to say. Buddha is not in the peak, not on the peak, means the in the peak. Yes, actually that was the sentence, but here point is that peak is beneath Buddha. This is very important. He is not at the peak. The peak is beneath the Buddha. Buddha is higher than peak. That's the point here. Yes, I hope you got this beautiful knowledge sheet in the solitude of self.